Russia gives Belarus tactical nuclear weapons to combat Ukraine. Kiev sought a DK meeting after this threat. Ukrainian FM urges UN nuclear defense against Russia. In the middle of a vigorous Russian invasion of Ukraine, Moscow makes the choice to install nuclear weapons in the form of tactical nuclear weapons in Belarus. This decision comes as the invasion of Ukraine becomes increasingly aggressive. As a further response to this danger, the Ukrainian capital of Kiev has requested that an emergency meeting of the United Nations Security Council take place. According to a statement made by the Ukrainian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the United Nations ought to adopt a position opposing the possibility of a nuclear assault being carried out by the Kremlin. Ukraine anticipates that Great Britain, China, the United States of America, and France will take serious steps to stop the nuclear extortion being committed by the Kremlin. According to a statement that was released by the Ukrainian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, we demand that an emergency meeting of the United Nations Security Council be held soon due to this reason. The Secretary of Ukraine's National Security Council, Oleksiy Danilov, made the claim that Russia is holding Belarus as a nuclear prisoner. Danilov voiced his worries over the situation on Twitter, saying that he believed the Kremlin was holding Belarus as a nuclear prisoner. In addition, Danilov asserted that as a result of the anger of President Vladimir Putin, Moscow had delivered nuclear weapons to Belarus. Putin reported that an agreement had been made between the two parties that each would carry out their promises without breaching our obligations, and I want to underline that, without violating our international obligations on the non-proliferation of nuclear weapons. Putin's anger is not without basis, as it is also attributable to the fact that the United States has historically stationed nuclear weapons on the territory of its European allies for decades. This is one of the reasons why Putin is so enraged. Putin stated on Russian state television that Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko had long brought up the subject of putting tactical nuclear weapons in his nation, which borders a member of the NATO alliance named Poland. Putin's statement was made in reference to the fact that Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko borders a country that is a member of NATO. The United States of America, despite this, does not view Putin's behavior as a major cause for concern. The United States of America is of the opinion that Vladimir Putin did not in fact hand over all of his nuclear weapons to Belarus as he has asserted.